It starts at the top from the standpoint of what are you looking for? You're looking for high character guys. And when you have that, players want to be taught. Players want to be able to do the right thing. And they're always looking for coaches to be able to put them in position to be successful. And great teachers do that.
After the Texans hired Coach David Culley, it was time to build his staff. Leading the offensive side, Culley chose to keep a familiar face as Tim Kelly returns for his third season as the OC. Frank Ross, who was previously with the Colts, will lead the special teams unit along with Sean Baker. Stepping into the defensive coordinator role is longtime NFL coach Lovie Smith. A native of Big Sandy, Texas, Smith makes his return to the great state of Texas.
Lovie!
Yes!
Man, good to see you!
How's everything going?
Going good, man. Going good.
I'm
Glad to have you back home.
Yes.
I've known David for a long period of time. So when he got the job and he reached out to me, that was an easy call. You want to help the good guys win, and just knowing his personality and what type of football coach he is. And I just knew that we could do some things down here and feel even stronger about that now.
Prior to joining the Texans, Coach Smith accumulated 19 years of NFL coaching experience. As head coach of the Chicago Bears, Lovie helped lead the team to 3 division titles, 2 NFC Championship game appearances, and a trip to Super Bowl 41.
Defense, we win if you don't let them score. Man, you got to reach down right now. What more do you want than to be in this position right here?
Experience has taught an awful lot. Feel like any situation that comes up, we've been through. Our defensive package that we'll run has been tried and tested. A lot of great players have played in it. I think it fits well with today's athlete too, because our defense is based on getting 11 athletes on the football field.
Lovie's defenses through the years, when he was a coordinator as well as a head coach, has always been a defense that's created turnovers, which is, as a defensive guy, you always want that. And then as a head coach and as an offensive guy, you love that. And he's bringing that same thing here.
When people leave NRG Stadium and then wherever we're playing, we want them to talk about how hard we played. Going back to the basics of football, you play hard. And number one, we want to score touchdowns defensively. And in order for us to win games, we have to take the ball away a lot more. We can't rely on offense to turn the ball over. We have to take it away and just play good, sound, fundamental football.
He's got a man wide open. Cooks, rock and roll, touchdown, Texans!
Tim Kelly enters his 8th season with the Texans and his 3rd as the offensive coordinator. With a new season ahead, he hopes to build on some of his previous success from last season as the offensive unit led the NFL in yards per play and yards per reception.
First and foremost is really building the relationships with the new players and the new coaches. So I want to make sure that our guys are comfortable and understand the teaching styles of each and every coach and start to really kind of build that relationship. And then really get a solid foundation of just the general offense and what we are and what our standards are and what we expect and really kind of what it means to be a member of the Houston Texans offense.
Tim did things offensively that fit the personnel that we had. You always want to be able to do things offensively and defensively when you're game planning and you're trying to put together what's best for you to do is what's best that your players do. And I thought Tim did a heck of a job of doing that this past year.
Really want the offense to be a detailed and hardworking unit that's fun to watch, that can threaten the defense in numerous ways, that puts the defense in conflict and really makes them, defend every blade of grass because we can attack every zone and every area of the field.
Tim Kelly is relied upon to call the plays, but with the help of head coach David Culley, it presents a fresh approach to the offensive game plan.
It's been great. The energy and the enthusiasm he brings in every day, it's contagious, and you can really feel it when you're walking up and down the hallway. And then on top of that, just the overall knowledge and the expertise he has in offense and really being able to lean on him as a resource as we try to move forward here, it's been awesome.
Nick has added this offseason, from the time he got here until now, he has added at least one player at every position.
In addition to the new coaching staff in place, comes new players on the roster. With many roster moves being made during the offseason, the coaching staff is excited to establish a culture of competition.
Nick has done a heck of a job of bringing in the right kind of people that we need here to be able to go where we need to go. And competition creates the best environment for people to be successful and to be the best player that you need to be.
It doesn't matter if you have a lot of great players. To maintain that edge, you need competition. So we want to create competition at all positions. Nick, David are going to talk, I'm going to talk. All of our coaches are going to talk about that. Our football team becomes a lot stronger if we have more than one guy. And, we're going to a 17-game season this year. It's going to take a lot of guys, and you need to have depth too.
I think competition really breeds success. It breeds improvement. It really pushes each and every player to go out there and perform at a high level because they know if they don't, that they're going to have somebody kind of, chomping at the bit to come in there and take their job.
We are a group. The coaching staff. Everything we do here is a group effort, and so that makes my job so much easier and so much better, knowing that I've got great guys around me to be able to make sure things are done the right way.
People ask me, how do you describe a coaching staff that you would like to see? Stern teachers. We have a bunch of stern teachers here. Can't wait to get our guys in the building, whether it's virtual meetings or whatever, to start teaching them what we want to see each play. That's when we'll really get excited about what we're going to be doing.
Really want to continue to put our guys in situations to be successful and really looking to grow on some of the success we had last year and then improve in some of the areas that after watching the self-scout and figuring out what we need to get better at and putting ourselves in a spot to do that.
Obviously, we're here to win games. We're here to put the best product on the football field. And these guys, every day when they come into the building, that environment is there. And one thing about that I've always felt like too, at places that I've been before, and I wanted to make sure it's the same thing here, is we all like each other. We all have the same goal. We're creating a culture here that everybody's comfortable with and that they know will be successful. And I feel like every day when we walk in the building, we're getting that.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to know when we post new content.